On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
No, I agreed with Courtney because I did Google it and she was reading the actual definition.
No,
Yes, she was. She was reading the definition. I Googled it, and so much so I
read the exact definition.
Divine means of God. It also means pleasant. That was the other definition that came up. So that's why before I even asked the
like I said, basic facts that this is why conversations get derailed, because you just can't concede that, you know what, Courtney was wrong. And guess what? I think Chaotic was wrong too when he brought up that thing.
But Mr. Logic, though, like even with the God thing, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong or he's right. When I say like a God, what I think of God, he's omnipotent. He's timeless. We are humans. We are not.
I'm talking about the tone in which you say things. Like, I don't think that women should tone police men, and I don't think men should tone police women. If you don't like what I say, then you don't like it. But you're not going to say that what I'm saying is not valid or I'm proving somebody right just because you don't like how I'm saying it. Because I don't like how a lot of the men say stuff on the panel, but
But it's not only about tone, it's communication. Because so this is a difference. Logic, you're wrong. Logic, you're wrong. You see the difference?
No, y'all, but
like,
y'all,
it's communication and tone. Like, you calling him whack, you wouldn't like it if he said something to like in that same offense, though.
But he did. He said a lot of stuff I don't like all night.
Okay, but see, this is the point. If
you don't like it, you don't like it.
Okay.
You'll get over it. But this whole thing, if I don't like it, then you wouldn't like it. That's a lot of shit I don't like. What am I gonna do? Cry? You gotta just get over it. There are things that people are gonna say and do that you don't like. What is this?
All right, I'll wait for that thing to say you're calling from the Harrison County Jail. You have 1 minute left on this call. All right, look.
All right.
This
and now it's stupid.
This is what it comes down to, right? And I'm talking to the ladies that I know that they have this, they want this communication. The biggest problem is this: conceding to facts. That's it. Conceding the facts. Just on this panel today, right? Courtney made an excellent point about old boy had brickled up there hunting, and today men are not hunters, right? Guess what I did?
It came back.
I conceded to she had a fact, right? Did anybody hear me blink? And I said, no. She's and I'm just chaotic. Don't take this person. I'm just using as an example, right? It's a bigger picture here, right? But I conceded, even though chaotic is a man or whatever. In this, we divided this panel by men and women. I said, no, chaotic. You know what? She's right. Men don't hunt in 2022, even though you may hunt, but men in general do not hunt for food in 2022. See that fact, right? Same thing with Courtney. When chaotic had said the real definition, I said, no. He's right. He's absolutely right. If you look at a lot of discourse on these panels and this thing, it comes from one simple thing. Just concede to facts. Concede to facts. Your opinions or how we got there, we can have that. But we got to concede the facts. If we're talking about the black community and we see it's fucked up, you know it's fucked up, right? And I'm not going to even take it on there. You can't argue me about it to say it's not fucked up, and we know it's fucked up. All you're doing is derailing the whole thing, and we never concede the facts, so we can never move forward to actually even thinking about talking about a solution. We get emotional when facts is presented all the time. If you don't believe me, watch the replays of these lives. And then now, as you watch replays, listen to the facts people present and go back and research it. And you will see the problem with these panels is people don't concede to basic facts. So now it become a pissing fest. I'm done.
So I agree with what Eileen Galq was saying in that
It's about how you communicate a point. It's not what you say, but how you say it. We've been saying that for a long time.
Perfect example. You can't even consider
Can I finish? Can I finish or no? You definitely. Thank you.
what
So
logic.
like the issue that I found with what chaotic his argument earlier was, even if I wanted to listen to it after he tried to invalidate Courtney's statement by asking her where her ring was, and then tried to invalidate what the men were saying because and by calling them simps because they were disagreeing with him. That is a perfect example of what's wrong within our community. Like, that's not that there's no way for us to get beyond that. Like, if you have an issue, we can agree to disagree, and then, like Rilla said earlier, figure out where we do agree. There's no standard. There's no, okay, we may not agree on this, but we're still going to come together to accomplish that. You get what I'm saying? That's what the real issue is, I believe. So that's my little 2 cents on that for now. You can concede to facts and agree to disagree, and then work together towards what you agree on. And that's what's missing. We're not working together because we can't agree. It seems like we can't agree on shit.
Baby, do the sun provide heat? Can you agree to disagree with that?
The sun provides heat.
Do the sun provide heat? Can you say, if I make a statement, the sun provide us heat, can you agree to disagree with that?
I don't disagree. Provides
No,
heat
I
also.
said, can you? You can't agree to disagree with facts. That whole agree to disagree shit is fucking insane. A fact is a fact.
Okay, we can agree with facts, but if it's perspectives, if it's different vantage point, then you can agree to disagree. I didn't say nothing about not agreeing with facts. A fact is a fact. But his opinion
That
was
definition.
that
You was agreeing with Courtney when you could have just Googled it to see that what he said was factual.
no, I agreed with Courtney because I did Google it and she was reading the actual definition.
No, see,
Yes, she was. She was reading the definition. I Googled it, and so much so I
I
can still
read the
remember.
exact definition.
Divine means of God. It also means pleasant. That was the other definition that came up. So
and
that's
God be
why
created.
before I even asked the
like I
before
said,
I even
basic facts that this is why conversations get derailed, because you just can't concede that, you know what, Courtney was wrong. And guess what? I think Chaotic was wrong too when he brought up that thing.
But
He balanced.
Mr. Logic, though, like even with the God thing, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong or he's right. When I say like a God, what I think of God, he's omnipotent. He's timeless. We are humans. We are not.